child without parents, a heart longing for love, a small hand reaching out, hoping someone will hold it. And in a world where orphans were ignored, neglected, and often abused, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ stood as their greatest protector. He was not just kind to orphans, he was one himself. The Prophet ﷺ lost his father before he was born. His mother passed away when he was just 6 years old, and he was left in the care of his grandfather, who also died 2 years later. And from a young age, he knew the pain of loneliness, the emptiness of missing a parent's warmth, and the struggles of an orphan in a harsh society. Perhaps that's why, when he became a messenger, one of the first commands he received from Allah was, فَأَمَّا الْيَتِيمَ فَلَا تَقْهَرْ. So as for the orphan, do not oppress him. He never forgot what it was like to be an orphan. The Prophet ﷺ wasn't just kind to children, he made them feel special. When he saw a child, he wouldn't just greet them, he would kneel down to their level and give them his full attention. He would joke with them, call them by their favorite nicknames, and even race with them. He didn't see children as unimportant, he saw them as the future. One day, a young boy named Abu Umair had a small pet bird. The bird died and the boy was heartbroken. So the Prophet ﷺ went to him, smiled warmly, and asked, "Oh Abu Umair, what happened to your little bird?" It was a simple joke, but it made the boy laugh. It showed him that the Prophet ﷺ cared about his sadness. And so, when was the last time we truly engaged with a child? Do we make them feel heard and loved? Or we just shun them away and not bring them closer to ourselves? He once said, "The best house among Muslims is the one that has an orphan who is treated with kindness." He didn't just tell people to care for orphans, he showed them how. There was a young boy whose father had died, and his wealthy neighbor took away his land. The boy was helpless, so he went to the Prophet ﷺ, who immediately went to the man and said, "Return his land, for this boy has no one to protect him but me." The man, ashamed, returned the land. And that was to show how he would stand up for those who have no one to stand for them. The Prophet ﷺ gave one of the greatest rewards for those who care for the orphans. He raised his index and middle fingers and said, "I and the one who cares for an orphan will be like this in Jannah." And this means that being close to the Prophet ﷺ in paradise just for showing love to an orphan. And if we love him so much, this is an opportunity for us. Because imagine standing next to the Prophet ﷺ in Jannah. What are we doing today to earn that honor? He didn't just love orphans, he loved all children. When he prayed, if he had a baby crying, he would shorten the prayer so the mother wouldn't struggle. He let his grandsons Hassan and Hussein climb on his back during sujood. He taught that kissing children is a sign of mercy. And when a man once said, "I have 10 children and I have never kissed any of them," the Prophet ﷺ replied, "Whoever does not show mercy will not be shown mercy." He wanted every child to grow up feeling loved. And loving the Prophet ﷺ means loving the children and orphans the way he did. Are we teaching our children with love or with harshness? Are we making orphans feel like family, or are we leaving them in the shadows? Are we raising a generation with warmth, kindness, and the love of the Prophet? Because every child deserves to feel seen, every orphan deserves to feel protected. And if we truly love the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, we will love the children as he loved them.